first enactment of today's Wangala dance is called Riang Haka. It is the coming out of the dance street to the courtyard of the Lokma or the chief. Dancers are now in the state of an action called Sa'raroa, the ritual dance of Wangala, which begins with the incense ritual. It continues in the grand yard as the Lokma leads everyone in dancing. This dance is meant to entertain the gods and men in the yard. The next enactment in the role is called Ajamaroa. Wangala was performed for the first time in the unknown world. At that time, it was Ajama or the wag-tailed bird that raised a wag and fluttered its tails in this way and that way, and in such fashion and rhythm that initiated the first steps of Wangala dance. Hence, it is the wag-tailed bird that taught man the same movement and the steps of dancing. The next movement of the dancers is known as Do'ore Rata. This move depicts the people cutting down the corn stalks to gather corn pods from the field. This next dance formation of the tunes is called Kusua, and this dance is an imitation of the backing of the wild dog as they scavenge from the field. Another imitation of the crawling of the insects by the dancers, and this enactment is known as a Jokskemala. And as it was said earlier, these movements are inspired and learned from the Mother Nature. The dance formation of the dancers is known as Jampania, where the troops are showing the feet to the counterparts so as to see that if there are thorns or some unwanted foreign things stuck to the feet. The next enactment of the dancers is known as Pynthorbah or Makfeta, which depicts the people chasing or scaring away monkeys from the fields by clapping loudly. and the night sky began to rise. The women are showing the moon to the men eventide as they walk about in the field. And this dance move is known as Jajamnia. After the labor in the field, women are offering rice beer to the men in the rest, and this dance form is known as Chukana. Rice beer used to be an integral part of the Garo community. However, they use it as a means of respect and not to get drunk. This next dance in Lebanon or Ritual is known as Sirka. This dance depicts the chasing away of sparrows that are trying to feast upon the harvested rice of the people. This is a dance form that is connecting the measurement of the height of men and women, and it is known as Pynthorbah. In the Garo community, it is believed to be an important criteria for an ideal couple if the men are slightly taller than women, apart from the other characteristics of the couple. And finally, the dancers are greeting the crowd in an action called Salam Ka'a, as they are making the grand exit and bidding farewell to the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wonderful dance from us.